Hey guys, happy Mother's Day, happy Sunday. I hope you guys had a blessed service. My name is Chinamenma, aka Adaure. I'm back again. Hi, welcome to my channel for those of you who are coming to see me for the first time. And welcome back to those that have been following along with my videos, have watched my first Worship Wednesday. If you haven't seen it, go back to my channel. Make sure you go and check it out. It was a worship session that was actually unplanned, but it came from my heart, so I just wanted to put it out there. Worship Wednesday is actually going to be a segment that's part of my channel, and it's going to be my favorite part, by the way, because I am a musician. For those of you that do not know me personally, I do music on the side of going to school and working. And Worship Wednesday is a way for me to worship God in the way that I know best to do, which is through music. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do by the grace of God every Wednesday. So make sure you go back and check that video. And then also I did an introduction video on myself, so you know who you're watching, so you're not just watching some random person. I want to get to know you, and I'm sure you want to get to know me as you're watching me. So make sure you go check out that introduction video as well. But yes, happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day to all my lovely, beautiful mothers out there. Those that are mothers right now, aspiring mothers like myself. I don't have any kids yet, but I cannot wait for the day that I do. Although I'm not a mother yet, but I just appreciate mothers so much. I appreciate the work that they put in, what their bodies go through to become a mother, and actually so much that I am going to, by the grace of God, dedicate my career in the future to that. I would like to be a counselor for pregnant women, women in general, and just like their families, and just making sure that they're working at their best selves, mentally, physically, and yeah, so hopefully that's the thing that I'm going to do when I advance in my years. But yeah, I love mothers. I respect you guys so much. Shout out to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today. This was your day. So today I'm just going to talk about something that was laid on my heart. I actually shot this video before, but crazy story. Like, this is probably a testimony and like a weird stalling on my part. So I shot this video last week, and I was like, I don't like how it turned out. Like, I literally shot it last Sunday. I did not like how it turned out. I was like contemplating, am I going to do this again, or am I going to upload it and just, you know, let the word get out? But I kept sitting on the video. I didn't really upload it. It was just sitting on my phone. The crazy part is that today, on Mother's Day, there was a verse actually that actually had to be put in this video. And I feel like that was confirmation to just redo this video, do it today, while you have this little, well, not a little because it's so vital. It's a vital verse that needed to be part of this video. So I'm so glad that I waited to hear that verse and to put it into this video. But anyway, I'm gonna backtrack because I'm kind of like, but I'm so excited about this message that you guys are about to hear. And I want to say that I am actually participating in a Seeking the Throne of God challenge. I want to make sure I have that correct. Seeking the Throne of God challenge. It's a hashtag, and it's a challenge that's going on for the month of May. One of my sisters in the Lord brought it up, and basically it's detracting from things that take you away from the presence of God, and basically putting those away, and instead of those things, actually participating in being with God and being in His presence. So I evaluated myself, and I was like, well, that would be social media for me, definitely. So currently I'm doing an hour limit each day of this month on all social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, what have you. So I've been doing that. It's been kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie, because this is, you know, me waking up in the morning and the first thing I check is like Instagram or something. And instead of that, I actually have to consciously not do that. And I have to, you know, actually say good morning to a human being rather than to my screen. So that has been a good adjustment. It's made me think, like, why am I so attached to this phone, like this screen, when there's so much outside of the world of social media? So that's been one of my challenges. I've also been doing a physical fast, or a food fast. I've been staying away from sweet things, ice cream, chocolate, chips, cookies, dessert, stuff like that, alcohol. I've been staying away from that and just filling that up with healthier food options, which I've already started doing, but just being more disciplined with that. And really the aim of this fast is discipline. That's been like the word, and that's been the theme that I'm learning this month through this fast, and it's been amazing. It's hard, but it's amazing. It's like working out. Like, you want the results, but in the process, it's so hard to lose the weight. Or it's so hard to stick to the methods that would make you lose the weight. So that's what I've been likening it to. And yeah, it's been good. It's been rewarding. It's been a challenge, but it's been very, very rewarding. But anyway, so that's the background. But to get to this message, there's this book that I'm actually reading called The Case for Christ by Lee Strobel. And it's a book where this reporter puts together a bunch of evidence for Christ that he wants to debunk. So the author of this book used to be an atheist. He used to be an atheist. He has a law background. He's an investigator. And what he wants to try to do is try to debunk that Jesus is the Son of God, that he's just a regular human being that walked the earth 2,000 plus years ago, was a good teacher, was a prophet, what have you, but was not God. So he did this investigation through having interviews with distinguished professors of divinity, just different learned people that are part of the faith. So through this process, he actually turned into a believer. But the thing is, this book, actually, first of all, I love this book. Like, this book is so, like, it had me hooked in the first few pages. And I was just so excited because I was thinking, when was the last time I read just to read? Like, not a textbook. And that has been forever, because I've been in school for 2 years now, like in my grad school. And all I've been reading are textbooks, like required reading. So this was a breath of fresh air, by the way. But anyway, so in the first few pages, the author was talking about how his wife was actually the person that got him started on this journey, this investigation. And while I was reading that part of the book, a word came to me, and it was like wives, women. And I paused. I literally had to put down the book, because I was asking God, like, why is this word coming to me? And then once I put down the book, he literally expanded the message. He was like, women are so very important in that we have this gift of intuition, and we have this gift of versatility. And then he delved more into that. And I was just like, whoa, God, like, this is a lot at one time. I'm gonna need you to backtrack a little bit. Slow it down, please. Let me get my little notebook, my pen, write everything down. So he kept giving me the message, and he was like, women are so, so, so influential and so important in that we can engineer godly families. We have a power that could literally influence the world, that could change the course of organizations, different institutions, whatever group that we're part of. My dad has always said this saying that a church without women that are really strong in the Lord will not go anywhere. We are the pillar of the group, or of the family, if you want to take it to that context. So I asked God why he was telling me this, and he was like, it's important that we use women. It's important that we use our power for good. Now, that sounds very cliche, but I want to kind of expand on that. Women, we have this power to speak life into a situation, or change the course of a situation by our words and by our actions. And that is powerful in itself. Women, in relation to our brothers, in relation to our fellow men, whether boyfriends, people we're looking to date, husbands to be, fiancés, or already husbands, we need to be careful the words that we speak to our fellow men all around. In that what we do and or what we say can literally influence their decision and their pathway of how they live their lives in an instant. I told you guys that I had a verse that came to me today in the service today that really fit in with this video, and it's 1 Peter chapter 3 verses 1-2. Now, in the Mother's Day service, we were talking about what makes a virtuous woman. You know, the usual sermon that goes on during Mother's Day. But this particular verse stuck out to me because it confirmed exactly this message that women, what we do and what we say influences our fellow man. Whether, you know, a brother or a husband, we're basically the advising voice. That was the case for Lee Strobel, the author of this book, and his wife. His wife called him one night and was like, babe, like, I am a Christian now. Full stop. And he was just like, oh my gosh, like, she's going to be boring now. She's not going to be fun. She's not going to be the same woman that I married. But to his fascination, it piqued his interest on why she had these subtle changes, but so profound at the same time. And also this newfound confidence that she exhibited in her character. And 1 Peter 3:1-2 delves into that we can literally influence by what we do and how we conduct ourselves. So the word of the Lord came saying that women, we need to be careful how we conduct ourselves, especially around our fellow brothers. We need to be careful the words that we're speaking. Are we speaking life to our brothers? Are we putting them down? Are we encouraging? Are we living lives that actually display or represent the Christ that we profess to follow? And then God didn't stop there. I thought it was just a beating for the women. Not beating, but just like, you know, like a reprimand. What's that word? I don't know the word, but you know what I mean. Warning. Yeah. But God said, men, you need to be careful who you are looking to shack up with, who you are looking to spend the rest of your life with, forever and ever and ever and ever, as marriage should be. It shouldn't just be, you know, married for a year and you call it quits. No, that's not how God designed marriage. I'm sorry if you disagree with that, but that's just reality. That's how marriage is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a long time thing. But anyway, that's not my point. Men, you need to be careful who you are talking to, who you are looking to spend the rest of your life with, because that is going to be the advisor that you have for life. And she is going to influence much of what you do and much of your decisions. So you need to make sure that, my brothers that are in Christ, you need to make sure that the women that you are looking to be with for the rest of your life, or at least, you know, looking toward that goal with her, you need to make sure that she is literally a woman after God. That means that God literally is reflecting out of her character, out of what she does, how she speaks, and things like that. Men, you need to make sure that you seek godly counsel. Hear from God, pray to him about it. God, is this the woman that I should be with? Is she exhibiting your character? Does she listen to you? Does she hang on your every word? Does she feed herself with your word? Or is she just say she's a Christian and it stops there? So those are the things that you need to explore as you are entering that stage, or at least thinking about being with that woman for a long term. So when God gave me those words, I was like, okay, video time. I need to get this out. I need to get this message out because this is so important. And yes, the word came to me, but it also blessed me as I'm looking into that stage of my life, or that's the next thing that's going to come. God willing, soon. But we're not gonna put a timing on that, you know. I'm just saying, like, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. But yeah, so that word came to me while I was reading a book, and it was so profound because it didn't come straight from the Bible. It came from a book that I was reading. Like, God can literally speak through anything, and that's what has me kind of shook in a good way. Like, I was just like, yo, God, thank you so much. And thank you for making me hold off on this video, even though I thought it was trash the first time I recorded it. I literally thought it was trash. I was just like, oh no, this is not going anywhere. You guys are not seeing this. It's a wrap. I'm deleting it. Funny thing, I didn't even delete the video. I still have it on my phone. So I think I'm going to evaluate and compare the two. But honestly, I'm not trying to watch that original one again. But anyway, I really hope that this message blessed you guys. It really tremendously blessed me, and it opened up a different perspective for me as far as like relationships and how men should be, how women should be, etc. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you rest, make sure you sleep. My people that are like me and run around every minute, please rest, because Monday is coming and you still got work. So make sure you just rest today while you can. By the way, what has been playing in the background is Hillsong's newest album. If you guys have not heard it yet, please go and hear it. This is not an ad sponsored by them. I'm just telling you guys, it's the bomb. It's called People. And my favorite songs on there are Starts and Ends and Whole Heart. I think those are like my top two. Like, those have been on replay since this album dropped. Make sure you guys go and listen to it. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about this message. Make sure you like it, share it, comment, everything like that. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Peace out.